Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new video. I was finally getting on that upload grind and then I got shut down. And if you can't tell by how congested I sound, it's because I'm sick. Turns out I got the big bad COVID. I won't even lie, these past few days have been actually really awful. And the sad thing is, the virus didn't just make me feel sick and tired, it turned my asshole into a little espresso machine. So right now, everything I'm eating isn't giving me any energy at all. But I'm getting over it, and I think the worst thing about it right now is that I sound like I have a dick in my nose. But other than that, I think I'm solid. Anyways, besides all that, on to the video. As you can tell by the title, there's another TikToker talking about fatphobia. And I'm sure you could guess this is one of those there's nothing wrong with being fat type of videos, but she decides to overcomplicate it for no reason.
I am not fat phobic. I have friends who are fat and I think they're great and I love them. I just don't ever want to be fat. You have people you care about who are in fat bodies, but you would never want your body to look like theirs. Why is that?
It's literally just because people want to be healthy. There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't know. I just don't. Would it be okay if I threw out some ideas? Yeah. Could it be that you were instilled with negative beliefs and ideas about fatness? Is it because it's harder to be in a larger body in our society than it is to be in a smaller body?
Look, I'm not attractive at all in the slightest, right? But if I gained 400 pounds right now and I talked to some modeling person, I'd probably get a gig pretty easy compared to me being skinny. Okay, being fat has become so accepted now that it's no longer seen as a problem. It's seen more as a preference.
Is it because you notice the privileges that you're afforded being in a thin body that are not granted to people who live in fat bodies?
Is she implying that every skinny person is privileged because they're not fat? People literally have been fat in their lifetime and have worked months, maybe even years to lose the amount of weight so they can actually go out and do things they used to. There's no privilege in that. There's literally something people work for. And if she's talking about people who are fat who can't lose weight, or it's incredibly hard to lose weight, she's kind of counting for a really small percentage of fat people.
Could it be because of the misinformation you've been taught about what it means to be at a higher weight regarding your health?
What's the misinformation around being fat when it comes to your health? I don't get it. It's literally not as healthy as being skinny. Diabetes, heart attack, blood clots, arthritis, severe joint pain. Dude, what am I getting wrong here? Where's the misinformation?
I mean, yeah, I guess. That feels icky, though.
I know it's not easy to think about or talk about, but fat phobia is instilled in all of us. It's like the Kool-Aid we've been drinking since birth.
Let me explain what drinking the Kool-Aid means. I'll even bring up the Google definition here, right? It basically means blindly follow somebody or something. And she's using this as an analogy to us learning about why being fat is bad when we're younger. What? As kids we literally get taught why being obese isn't exactly healthy. All of the health risks that can come with it. I feel like she just used this analogy because it made her feel smart or something. But I don't really understand how we can blindly follow decades of research that it doesn't really make any sense.
We can't completely unlearn it. Just like how we can't completely unlearn things like racism, sexism, or ableism. We can make progress, and recognizing those beliefs is a really important first step. It makes sense that you might feel defensive or uncomfortable at having this named and pointed out. It'll help you recover from your eating disorder, it'll help you with body image, and it'll help you show up more authentically in the world around you.
And here she tries to be all demeaning and stuff, but it's don't worry, I'm the fairy of teaching you not how to be scared of fat people. What's funny though is that she even says that fat phobia is distilled in all of us. We can never unlearn it, right? I guarantee though, if you called this woman a fatphobe, right, or whatever the fuck, I guarantee she would get upset over that. But by your logic, you're a fatphobe. Now, obviously, you shouldn't go around calling people fat and stuff. There's no reason for you to do that. I'm pretty sure if people are overweight, they know it. You don't have to tell them that. There's no reason to be mean about it, and you're not helping them if you say it. The last thing you should do as well is start, telling people that it's totally fine to be super overweight. If you want to do that to yourself, that's totally fine, but, if you're trying to influence other people to stay the way they are if they're overweight or, obese, you've got serious issues trying to do that to people. Anyways, that's about it. I know this is a super lazy video, but I'm still sick and I'm not really at my best right now. I might upload tomorrow, if not the day after, but yeah, if you enjoy, thank you for watching, and come back for the next.